Yeah, for Premtobre Kasee and Comrade Beja na make us say Supreme Court judges I abo wondin no ye veto omo ye to one no yenko hodi yenko hwede ekoso.
You've mentioned really stand up. And maybe you must have a special.
No, Mr. Chairman, I took my time to explain the law, to expound the law, and it's so many times quoted by the lower courts. The other cases I wrote, there's other judgments in the Court of Appeal as well that are often quoted.
Right. Thank you. I'd like to know, normally when we are vetting nominees, when we are vetting them, we are presented with some of the interesting rulings that you've made and judgments. May I know if you did present some of these, or you have with you some of these judgments which you have passed?
Honorable members, as a matter of fact, the nominees are here to answer questions from you. Questions were not given to the nominees in anticipation, as a result of which the nominee would have to bring copies of those excellent judgments that he has delivered there and then. So I will plead. Please ask another question.
Chairman, with respect, for anyone who has followed proceedings regarding justices of the Supreme Court, the records will bear us out that we've always requested for some judgment that they have written. With due respect to Chair, I do not think that asking such a question is really out of order, because my Lord is known, his industry at the bench. So if he's asking whether you have any of your judgment or any ruling with you, yes, obviously, Chairman, just allow. I mean, definitely appearing before us, it should be, as he mentioned, it would have been helpful if he had the judgment readily with us. Maybe, he could say he could furnish us some of his judgment later. But it's something that we've been demanding. This committee, check the records, Mr. Chair. So I do not think that it's out of place. But I think it's even an opportunity for us to say this to the nominee. There are 6 of you who are left, that at least if coming, they should carry along some of the very groundbreaking judgments that have defined their career. It's always okay to carry them along. It's good for learning. That's all I would say.
Honourable members, if the plea is to call on the nominee to make the judgment available later, I would have allowed it. But to say that do you have the judgment here without knowing whether the judgment will be requested or not, I believe that is not fair to the nominee. That's the reason for which I am overruling the question.
Thank you very much, Honourable Chair. Not to challenge you, but I'm just giving clarity to the question that I asked, because these are very interesting judgments that have been passed out there. So I thought it would be in our interest to have copies of such judgments. So if you can bring it later, I think we will appreciate it. Before the, yeah. Thank you.
Allow that if the question is a suggestion to the nominee whether he can make copies of those judgments available. But I still insist, if the question is, do you have it here? I would overrule that one.
Yes, thank you very much. Please, I will request that the nominee makes it available later before the decision is taken. Thank you. My last question, Honorable Chair. For the interest of everybody present, I think we know that in the judiciary, Ghana mandates retirement at 70. And in America, the US provides life tenure. Which of these two systems better serve judicial independence? And if I may ask, and why? And if I may ask, would extending Ghana's retirement age to 75 require some constitutional amendment? And would you support such a change? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If I got the question right, whether it should be, if I got the question right, what, Madam, are you asking whether we should extend the age to 75?
Yes. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Before I answer this one, we were given requirements as to what to bring, That's why we're not asked to bring judgments. That is why it's like we didn't bring any. I didn't bring any, but I'll sort that out. Mr. Chairman, I will not agree with sending the retirement age of the Supreme Court or Appeal Court judges to 75. No. The retirement age as of now is 70. Madam, Superior Court judges retire on their salaries. I guess formally, you need to be advanced in age to get the experience and the exposure so that when you give judgments, it's respected. It's a solid judgment because you add in personal experience to the knowledge, the legal knowledge you have. But, Madam, with all respect, of late, technology has made it such that what you need 60, 70 years to know, technology can make it available to you very early. So personally, my opinion is to keep it at 70. That is my opinion, not to 75. I want judges to retire very healthy, and then we can use them for other purposes like assessors. They can help the judiciary or the service in other forms like assessors to filter our cases. So I think we maintain it at the 70 as of now. That is my opinion.
Thank you very much.
And some way no, because what I no na ha, yen kase ahudo mo no, or hinamponsa wo ho e de bebre.